Hey everyone, my name is Kathy. I go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. I have a thrift haul here for you guys today. So I have like 30 something items here. I picked them up at a few various thrift stores throughout the last week. And yeah, so I'm going to sell them on apps like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Citizen. That's what I do as a full-time job. So I just buy stuff at thrift stores, garage sales, consignment stores, anything like that. And I sell it for profit on these apps that I mentioned. So yeah, I'm just gonna dive right into it. Hopefully by the time that you guys are seeing this video, everything will be uploaded to these sites. So if you see anything you like, we have links down below, and also if you follow me on Instagram, we have a link tree with all the links to the platform straight to our shop. So yeah, let's just dive right in. I'm just gonna kind of tell you what I bought and then what I think it's gonna sell for. All right, first up, this is a men's Wrangler pearl snap button down shirt. So this is a 3X, which is the main reason I bought it. I've done pretty well with these Wranglers pearl snaps in the past, but especially with it being a plus size, that's gonna increase the value. I think I can get about $30 to $35 for that. Right, next up, this is the brand. This is new to me brand. It's Rix, R-I-X. So I've seen a lot of people selling just Hawaiian shirts, random brands. So whenever I see them, if it's a new to me brand, I always look it up because, yeah, I see people selling them for crazy amounts. So I did look this one up, never heard of it. On eBay, it looks like the comps are going from anywhere from $30 to $40. This is a 2X and it's in excellent shape. Like, it honestly doesn't look like it's been worn or washed. I looked on their website. It looks like brand new. They're 75 bucks. So yeah, I think this is a 2X men, so I think I can get about at least $35 out of this. So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll see how it goes, how quickly it sells. All right, next up, another plus size shirt. So this is a men's Polo Ralph Lauren, just a long sleeve blue polo shirt. It's a 3XL tall, and it is new with tags, which is why I picked that up. I think I can get probably $35 to $40 for this guy. So, again, plus size is great. If this was just like a men's medium or large, it'd probably be like $20. So the plus size definitely adds a lot of value. All right, next up, this is just a little baby Minnie Mouse vintage floral blouse. So nothing crazy here. This was just super cheap. I like to pick up things like this. They don't sell for a ton. I think I'll probably get around $15 shipped for it, but yep, super easy to list and store, and vintage Disney stuff usually does well, so we will see how that goes. Right, next up, this is just a little Chicago Cubs romper for a baby, size 3 to 6 month. That Minnie Mouse blouse was also 3 to 6 month, if anyone wanted to know that. Yeah, so this, again, this will probably take a while to sell. I like fluffing up my shop with little things like this. They don't cost me much, and again, they don't take up much space, so eventually it'll probably sell for $12 to $15 shipped, and I paid practically nothing for it. So next up, these are the brand Jordan, just some boys sweatpants, size 8 to 10 years. And yeah, I don't think I've sold any Jordan sweatpants before. These actually weren't a thrift find. I actually bought these for my son and off of a Citizen, and they didn't fit him, so I'm just relisting these guys. I think they'll probably sell between $20 to $25. They're a really nice pair. So. Alright, next up, this is the brand Baby Bowden. Just some Corduroy Bloomers. I think I've only sold one pair of these ever. I do see them selling for high amounts. I don't know if they are still going to go for a high amount, but I'm thinking about $25 to $30 is what I can get for these guys. Those are toddler girl size 2, 3. Alright, just a couple more clothing items. The rest are going to be shoes. So next one is just a little baby tee collection, floral embroidered like short sleeve sweatshirt. This is a 3 to 6 month. Again, I don't always pick up like small baby stuff, like 3 to 6 month I usually pass, but again, super cheap. It's going to fluff up my shop. It'll sell eventually, so probably $12 to $15 is what I'll get for that. Right, and then last clothing item I have to show you guys today is the brand Lola and the Boys. So this will be my first time selling this brand. I just thought this was a cool jacket. It's got butterflies. It's like moto style. Zippers all over. It's like velvet. And yeah, it's just cool. And it does have a $70 retail price on it. I haven't listed this yet. I'll probably list it in the $40 range. So we'll see how that goes. And that was a girl size 6 if anybody was wondering. Alright, cool. So shoes. These are just some men's Born Fisherman sandals. Nothing crazy, just Born men's size 11. They're in really good shape. The soles look hardly walked in, and I think I can get between $35 to $40 shipped on these guys. I don't always pick up Born. Fisherman sandals in general usually do well for me regardless of the brand, just the style tends to do well. So, right, next up, these are just a pair of Etonic men's brown suede golf shoes. The bottoms look like they've never been worn. They are a size 9. Never sold this brand before. I just picked these up because they were cheap and they looked almost new. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to get for them. I'm hoping at least $30 shipped on those guys. Alright, we got a couple pairs of Nike here. So these are the Nike Tailwind Six. These are a women's 9.5. So I picked these up, and the next ones I'm going to show you because they are my size. So if they don't sell, I'll just keep them. But yeah, so these I paid a little bit more than I would like to on shoes for reselling, but I think that they'll sell probably around $40, so we'll see. And then these other Nikes that I was mentioning are Nike Lunar Glide 5, also a 9.5, so yeah, really nice shape. Again, I think I can get close to 40 for these. Right, next up is some men's Olokai. These are just some really nice, I guess you'd call these loafers, I'm not sure. Anyhow, these are a sorry guys, I should have memorized all these sizes before I get on camera. Men's 11.5, so these again are in really good shape. I've always done well with Olokai. I think I can probably get 35 to 40, maybe even push it a little over 40 on these. Alright, next up, these are, I won't say new to me brand because the brand is by Allegria, so like the Allegria Clogs, but these are Track, T-R-A-Q by Allegria, so got 2 pairs of these. They're in really great shape. I've never heard of the Track by Allegria before, but yeah, I was excited to find them. They look really nice, so I think they'll sell well. I think they'll sell probably around $50 each pair, so pretty excited to see how those go. Alright, next up, these are just some Skechers, nothing special, just some Mary Janes, women's 10. They're like a pearl color, like kind of an off-white, and yeah, sorry, they are 9.5, not a 10, so I've been selling these Skechers. I've sold a few pairs recently in the $25 to $30 range, and they're super lightweight to ship, so that's about what I'm expecting for these guys. Alright, next up is a pair of women's Croc slide sandals. These are size 11, and those will probably sell right around $25 shipped. Alright, next up, these are just some little baby Bobs. Silver crib shoes. These are probably going to sell, not for a ton, maybe $15 shipped. They're only like 2 ounces, so they're going to ship for under $3. And yeah, again, I'm super cheap, so I'm willing to do a lot of those smaller flips. Those literally were like so easy to list, just a few photos and list them online. So it's not taking me an hour, so if I only make $7-8 off them, I'm totally happy with that. Right, and then these are just a little baby Merrill shoes, size 3.5 for infants. Yeah, again, these will probably sell $15 to $18 shipped. Alright, next up we got some men's Haan loafers. So I do have another pair of men's Haan loafers just sitting, but I like Haan. All the pairs I've sold have taken a while to sell. Like honestly like 6 months sometimes, but they've all sold, and other than the one that I said I still have listed, but those haven't been listed quite 6 months yet. Anyhow, yeah, they always sell around, like usually for my list price. Eventually somebody finds them on Google and just buys them outright. So I think I can get anywhere from $35 to $45 for these guys. They do have the Nike Air soles on them. A lot of the Haan shoes are having the Nike Air soles. Alright, next up is a men's pair of New Balance slide sandals. So I always do well with slide sandals. They usually sell right around that $25 mark, whether they be kids or adult ones. So that's what I'm expecting for those guys. Okay, next up is a pair of women's black Mary Jane Crocs. So you know I love my Crocs. Again, these will probably sell right around that $25 mark. Okay, next up, this is the brand Earth Origins by Earth. So this isn't a normal brand I picked up. I got these pretty cheap, so I just wanted to give them a shot. They're just like a two-tone brown leather Mary Jane small heel. So not really sure what I'm going to get for these. I'm hoping around $30 shipped. I'd be happy with that. Next up, we got some just Rocket Dog slip-on flats. These are a women's 10, and they're in really good shape. The soles look like they've been worn maybe 1 or 2 times, but really good shape. Probably get around $18 to $20 for these guys. Super lightweight to ship. So, right, I was excited to find these next pair. This is just some Birkenstocks Clogs. So they are a 42. Size 42, which I believe is a, looks like women's 11, men's 9, I think it says. So yeah, I think I can get at least $60, maybe even $70 out of these, but we'll see how that goes. The store that I bought these from, they had another pair of Birkenstocks, some white sandals, which I probably would have bought, but they wanted $20 for those, which honestly, if they were like in really, really, really good shape, I probably would have paid $20, but they weren't. They had some marks on the white that weren't going to come out. So I don't think they realized these were Birkenstocks though, because the Birkenstock logo is a little bit hidden up in the top. And yeah, so I got these for a lot less than 20 bucks, which I'm very happy about. Alright, there's some brands that I just get always excited about, and Birkenstock is one of them. Alright, next up, these are some Adidas women's flip-flops, size 8. Nothing special. I'll probably get around $18 to $20 shipped on them. Right, next up, some men's Crocs flip-flops. These are size 11. Really good shape. And yeah, I'll probably get $25 to $28 on these guys. Alright. Next up is another pair of just Skechers, like sneaker flats. Pretty good shape. Women's size 8, and yeah, I think I'll get $25 to $30 on those. Right, these are some women's Bionic. They're like a velvet loafer, and they have this embroidered crest or something on them. So Bionic always does well for me. At the very least, I'll get $35. I think I can get closer to $40, maybe a little even over $40 on those guys. Couple left. These are just some women's Sash shoes. They're like a burgundy color. I've sold a few pair of these. I think they'll sell right in the $35 to $40 range. Yeah, Sash retails for a ton, but most of the ones I sell, they take a few months to sell. You got to get the right buyer, but yeah, they sell. I always check them for heel drag. A lot of people that wear these shoes tend to get that heel drag on there, so I do pass them up a lot, but when they're in really good shape, I grab them. Alright, and very last but not least is something I'm super excited about, my first time finding. Rothy's! So, yeah. I don't know what these are going to sell for. I know a lot of Rothy's are at least like pretty much an instant $100. I know these are a discontinued style. They're women's 7. So yeah, I need to look these up a little more, the exact style, before I say how much I'm going to list them for, but yeah, I'm very, very, very excited about these. The only other time I found Rothy's was just one Rothy, and it was at the Goodwill bins, so the outlet store where you're like digging through the tubs of everything. I found one single shoe, and I was so sad. I looked like I spent like an extra hour there just going through every bin I could find in hopes to find the match, and I just could not find it. So I did pick up the single one. I had heard a lot of people saying they sell single shoes, so I gave it a shot, and I did end up selling that one shoe for $50, which was so awesome. So yeah, a full pair, yay! So yeah, if you want these, check my shop. They should be up hopefully when you guys see this video, and with a price on them. So yeah, that's it. Again, 30 something items. I picked these all up within the last week or so. I've inventoried them all, so I've photographed them all. I've listed half of them when I'm making this video right now, and then by the time it's uploaded I should have the other half listed. And yeah, then I just have to put everything away. All I do is bag them all up, and then in my inventory spreadsheet, which is just a Google Doc, so I'll like find a box. These aren't inventory boxes, so I'll just go like this, find a box that has some space inside of it, and then I will put the bagged inventory in there, and then I'll go back to my Google Doc and just say, you know, these Rothy's are in box F. So it's pretty simple. People are always asking how we do our inventory, and that is it. So yeah, all I have to do is put them in their cellophane bags, find a box. Normally I'm not gonna walk back and forth like a million times, but I find a pretty empty box, bring it to my desk, do like 5, 6, 7, however many I can fit, and then do another box. But yeah, if I just have a couple items, I'll just, you know, walk and find one spot that one can fit in. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed but you like these types of videos, hit that subscribe button. I'll be doing more. I recently went to the Goodwill bins for the first time since like February, so I'm gonna do that haul next before I list that stuff. So yeah, thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.